Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with me. I just wanted to jump in here and share with you the power of Feng Shui. I've been practicing Feng Shui for the last 14 years, and it's something that's truly helped me gain new levels of confidence and certainty where I didn't even think were possible. And so what I wanted to do was take a moment to share with you the power of Feng Shui and how it can help you unlock some breakthroughs in your personal and your professional life. For me, the road or the journey into Feng Shui started with some levels of trauma, drama, and stress. And maybe you have experienced a life event that has created that trauma, drama, and stress as well. For me, it all started here in New York City when I was mugged at gunpoint. And somebody literally stuck a gun into my face. And I didn't think much of it at the time, but I didn't realize the ripple effect that would happen after the fact. I got, bruised a little bit and I was fine. But I want you to understand that trauma, drama, and stress carried over into the weeks, months that followed. And I didn't know what to do. And at the time I was working remotely. And so I was spending a lot of time in the apartment. And so I would read something on Feng Shui to balance and help my anxiety. And instead of helping it, it actually increased my anxiety, increased my frustration. Because I'd read something, it'd tell me to do one thing. I'd read another thing, it'd tell me to do the exact opposite. And then I'd do something and I wouldn't feel the benefit or the experience of it. And so all of a sudden I realized that I wanted to learn it and truly understand it from a point of view of getting results, not just making myself feel better, not just putting a bunch of lucky trinkets or charms in the corner or buying some souvenirs or things like that weren't even my style or my taste. But I wanted to understand it from using it as a tool to help me transform my life and how I experience life. And then all of a sudden, how I could help others. And so all of a sudden, I spent 3 years in a master's training program truly learning this. For me, my previous career was on Wall Street with finance and numbers and things like that. So I had a pretty common sense approach to Feng Shui. It wasn't about, all of this mysticism and things like that. Hey, I wanted to know what's going to get us a result. And it's a yes or a no question. It's not like, well, maybe coincidence, things like that. And so that's always been my approach to Feng Shui. It's not about hanging some crystals or some wind chimes or putting some, fountains or something like that and playing some Zen spa music. It's about what do we need to do to help you get back to being the Wonder Woman or the superhero that you are. And so I've dedicated the last 14 years to truly understand what we need to do to help you open up a new possibility or an opportunity. You see, right now, based on who you are and what you're capable of, you have so much new possibilities that you don't even know, because the patterns, the behaviors, the habits, the feelings, and the emotions are supporting who you are today. But deep down, you know that there's some new opportunities that you would like to tap into, or maybe that you're curious about. And you see, all of those things that are limiting you or blocking you or providing those blind spots are shown within your space. You see, Feng Shui is all about pattern recognition. Certain patterns result in certain behaviors or experiences or outcomes. And so your space tells a story about what you're experiencing now and what you will be experiencing in the future. And so what I want you to start to think about is, if my space is a direct reflection of my current situation, is it truly supporting my dreams and my goals and my outcomes that I really desire over the next 30, 60, 90 days? And is it truly supporting what I want to experience in the new year? Is it going to truly make this new year my best year yet? And so what I want you to start to think about is, where in your space is it telling a message? Where in your space are you procrastinating? And where in your space are you experiencing blockages or a lack of clarity, so that, again, you have more anxiety, fear, or self-doubt creeping in? Maybe you look at your entryway and you have a variety of things there, or maybe in your bedroom or, in your living room, and you're just not quite certain on what's going on or what you can do about it to truly impact it. And then all of a sudden you'll start to turn to Feng Shui and look and say, hey, I'm stuck. I'm ready to experience a new beginning. And you'll read things, and next thing you know, you're building shrines, or in your relationship corner, you got all these pairs of people and things and animals and all of that. And it moves you further away from who you truly are and what you're truly capable of. And it actually does the opposite of what you want, which is helping you transform and get the results that you truly desire. And so what I want you to think about is, how can we begin to harness the power of Feng Shui as a tool to help you create the outcomes so that there's no longer this sense or feeling of overwhelm in your life, in your personal life or in your professional life? And what can you begin to do to actually have an impact on your professional life, such as your career, your finances, your income, your net worth, your debt? And then what can we do to improve your relationships, your fame and your recognition, and how you're seen in the world, so that you become more attractive personally and professionally, and plain and simple, having some fun along the way? And so what I want you to start to think about is, there is this tool called Feng Shui that's been around for thousands of years that provides you with the insight and the guidance and the accountability and the story that your space is telling, that you've truly manifested in some way that's mimicking your current situation. So in your professional life, in your finances, in your income, if you were to rank it from 1 to 10, 1 being, nothing, and 10 being off the hook and truly outer space, like it's the most incredible thing you've ever experienced, where would you rank your finances and your net worth and your ability to solve problems and truly make a bigger difference in the world? Let me know in the comments here below. Same thing with your love life. Where do you feel? Maybe one of your goals is to attract a love life or a partner that's perfect for you. Or maybe you're in a committed relationship, but you're just looking to experience a deeper connection with that person. Maybe you're looking to have a better social life and improve your social life. And so what I want you to start to think about is, all of these things are being told in your space. And once you start to begin to understand each one of those and how it begins to correlate and where that story is being told and being reflected about what you're experiencing in your life, then we have an opportunity to truly optimize what you are experiencing. We have an opportunity to open up and unlock some new breakthroughs that maybe you haven't had in a long time. Whether it's getting a new job or raising your income or solving bigger problems or a higher exchange, or maybe it's about returning to having fun and doing the things that you used to love to do, but for some reason have stopped. I talked with people in the Feng Shui Your Life community each and every day, and a lot of times the goals are very simple. They're very clear. But sometimes it's plagued them for years or decades. And so not until they begin to understand that they have the ability to take action and get a result is when all of a sudden they open up and they begin to experience new levels of joy, satisfaction, fulfillment, and plain and simple, fun. So what I want you to do is, I want you to start to think about, how can you begin to tap in and harness the power of Feng Shui to truly transform your personal and your professional life, so that you no longer feel overwhelmed and that you truly are operating from a place of confidence and certainty, where you have clarity and you understand, out of the 800 things that you could, should, need, or must do, what are the simple actions that you can take that are going to move you forward without high levels of aggravation or frustration or anxiety? Because that's where you all of a sudden get your confidence and certainty from. And then when you do that and you make a choice, then you all of a sudden realize that you have more choices, more options, and more opportunities. But life is weird because our brain works in different ways, and all of a sudden we're moving forward and we're progressing, we're achieving our outcomes and our results. But then all of a sudden those old patterns, habits, and behaviors creep back in. The fear, the self-doubt, the anxiety, the what-ifs all of a sudden say, hey, I was moving forward, but now I'm stuck. And then all of a sudden, instead of a breakthrough, you have a breakdown. And that's part of life. We have to understand. But I'm telling you, if you begin to follow the chi and you open up your energy and your options, then all of a sudden you can experience life on a multiple level, exponentially. And it's not about establishing or setting new goals or bigger goals. What it is about, it's about starting with setting your intentions, One of the key principles with Feng Shui is helping you set your intentions so that you can begin to manifest what you truly desire. And what I mean by manifest is being in alignment with your thoughts so that you can take action and get results and repeat it again and again and again. It's not some mysticism. It's not something, unknown. It's about what do we need to do to help you gain the clarity, take the action, get the results, and using some tools along the way to help you uncover your blind spots and those blockages that have happened because of life events. And that's about getting you back to being your true self. And that's the whole recipe here. I always tell my clients, I truly believe they're Wonder Woman. They just kind of forgot where they parked their invisible jet. And so all I have to do is help you figure out where you parked yours so you can take off and fly again. So if you're ready to take that next simple step, then come on over and join me in the Feng Shui Your Life group and community. It's all about helping you understand out of all the things that you could, should, need, or must do, what are the things that are actually going to help you take that next simple step. Again, this is a community where we're going live, and every week we do Feng Shui consultations so that you can provide pictures of your space and gain new levels of clarity. We spent literally over an hour. Sometimes we spend 2 hours on Wednesdays reviewing the photos because it all tells a story. And then all of a sudden, maybe you weren't able to see your blind spots, but all of a sudden, if I point to something in your space and I'm saying, hey, this is the story your space is telling. Now, all of a sudden, you're completely motivated and excited to change your story, to change your outlook. Someone that was having real troubles all of a sudden got a new job. And it happens consistently. It's not random. In the past, I was always excited because I'm like, oh, now I know it's a recipe and it's a formula and it's a step-by-step process to help you unlock what's truly possible for you. So if you'd like to come on over and take a look, again, it's Feng Shui Your Life membership program, and it's literally less than $20, $19.97 per month, because I wanted to take all the financial friction out of the equation and help you get moving forward so that you can truly unlock the breakthrough that you have in your personal and your professional life. So guys, keep it simple. Take the next simple step. Click on the link below in the comments, and I'm looking forward to welcoming you aboard so that we can begin to use and harness the power of Feng Shui to unlock what's truly possible for you and your life in your personal and your professional life. So take the next simple step, click on the link, and look forward to welcoming you aboard. And if it's something that you do tonight, then again, you're going to be able to join for less than $20 a month. Rebecca says, join us. It's a lot of fun. Awesome. An awesome job today, Rebecca. I really enjoyed reviewing some of your photos and your photos for the vibration and frequency of just feeling wealthy and abundance. So Rebecca is truly an all-star, and she is doing some amazing things that happen all the time. So guys, keep it simple. Take the next simple step. Follow the chi. Get out of your own way and allow the energy of the universe to truly harness the power to help you move forward and experience progress. Because for me, one of the keys to happiness is progress. And so when we start to experience progress, we start to have some fun. And when we're having fun, then all of a sudden we're just joyful and we're truly satisfied because plain and simple, we're making progress in all areas of our life. No longer do we want to sacrifice one area of our life for the others because it just doesn't work. And so what we want to do is have that ripple effect. So you're truly bubbling over. You're making a bigger difference in the world and in the lives of those that you love. So guys, keep it simple. Take the next simple step and look forward to welcoming you into the Feng Shui Your Life group.